It really isn't that big of a deal. Because right now, let's face it. Let's face it, everyone. The bottom line is, right now, we're not in the middle of anything new. I'm doing ongoing playthroughs. It's not that huge of a deal that for a couple days, either views didn't count or didn't update. Now, if this was an ongoing thing for weeks, that would have been an issue. If this was a new game I was starting, and, you know, it didn't count, yeah, that would be a big hit to my business. But it kind of happened at a time when it wasn't that big of a deal. So, there you have it. Not that big of a deal. But I just want to let everyone know the good news is it's working again. The views are counting. Everything seems to be working fine. So, back to business as usual. Not that I didn't do business as usual. I did. But back to the grind. And back to daily gameplay, which should be fun.
Oh boy. Alright, what's going on, people? Oh, my name's Tevin now. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I checked in with my good friend, Darksideville. It's been about almost 2 weeks to be precise, since I even made a video like this about our good friend Darksideville, because to be honest, I took a break from talking about Darksideville. And since then, the Track the Ballsy has had some very interesting specials. Our good friends John Rambo and Howard put out pretty much a tell-all kind of video. Not even really a video, really pretty much just an audio thing. It originally got striked on YouTube. I don't know what kind of strike it was, but it got taken off of YouTube. And then it got re-uploaded like 7 fucking times, and then they put it on SoundCloud. So if you one of the people left in the dark, I'm going to put a link to that in the description of this video. Tons of people asked me to talk about it, but to be honest, I don't really feel like it's my place to talk about basically the friendship of 2 other people, if that makes sense. Like when I make videos about DSP, it's about him and what he says or how he acts with his fans or with his detractors. But it's not anything personal. Like if he break up with his girlfriend, I probably wouldn't make a video about it. Like that's him breaking up with his girlfriend. I wouldn't want somebody to make a video about me breaking up with my girlfriend. Anyway, besides that, this is allegedly a festive episode of the weekend preview. Spoiler alert, he wears a Santa Claus hat, so Santa Claus hat equals festive. I'm sorry I don't have a Santa Claus hat to wear for you today. Maybe in the future I'll have one, not making any promises. And what else can I say? I feel like it was something else I needed to say. Oh, one of the main reasons why I'm even doing this, I have some opinions to give on how our good friend Darksideville has been treating his YouTube business. And yeah, if you hadn't noticed, you can see me in full HD now, which is very exciting, I'm sure. I'm not in like a weird 240 by 723p or some fake resolution. But let's get this video started. Hopefully this could be short, depending on how much DSP rambles. And as usual, we have dead silence, because what is editing out? Dead silence, right? Fuck that shit. Keep it in. Realest motherfucker on the internet. 20 seconds of dead silence. Wow. That was a long one. Almost 30 seconds of dead silence. All right, then. Click. Santa hat. Yay.
Alright, well hello everyone and welcome to the weekend preview.
A really faded old looking Santa hat.
Sunday, December 6th, 2015. The collar seems like puffy or something bothering me. And welcome to the first weekend preview of December. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting very festive around here. This past week, Leanna and I put up our Christmas tree. We've got this lit garland down on our railing. We've got all kinds of Christmas
Wait. Somebody watching this has to know, and this is early in the video, what the fuck is lit garland? That sounds like some weird shit.
Very excited for the holiday. We really enjoy Christmas. It's actually one of our favorite times of the year. And You know, it's definitely a busy time of the year as well when it comes down to gaming and the stuff that I put out on my YouTube channels. And so the question
Of course,
is
Christmas
really
turns back
primarily for this week,
to be about him.
what is it that I'm
Of
going
course
to
it
be
does.
focusing on? What am I maybe going to
Isn't
put
Leanna
on
like
the
a
back burner
hipster
or
atheist?
kind of ignore or maybe even stop
Whatever.
playing for now? Because the bottom line is we've had a pretty crazy
Celebrate
hardcore
Christmas
gaming season.
anyway, even though I
This
don't believe in
year,
Jesus.
I listened to your feedback directly, the things you've told me for the past 2 years. You said, Phil, you're playing too many games. You play too many games. You play every major game. You don't give it enough time. And because of that, you end up playing 100 games at once. And we end up waiting far too long for you to either...
Let's be honest here. When is the last time DSP played every major game? He almost skipped Rainbow Six. Well, I guess I can't count this year because he'll say, well, I stopped doing that last year. But he'd been stopped playing every major game when PC got popular. He stopped playing every major... Not even when PC got popular. When Steam, like, got super fucking popular. Like, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Yeah, I'll say 3 or 4 years ago. He'd been stopped playing every major game. You know how many times, like, super fucking popular games come out on PC or even on Xbox and you don't play them? But, well,
finish the game that we want to see or
that's
get back to the game that
nitpicking.
we want to see. Case in point,
But he
last year, the end of
he
last
played
year,
every
was out of
major
control
game
with
in
games like Dragon Age
2010.
Inquisition and
But that
Far
stopped
Cry
a long
4
time ago.
and WWE and like 3 or 4 others that were
I
all
think the
out
audio
at
was
the
good,
same
by the way.
time,
It
and
should
took
be.
far too long for me to get far in them, and by the time that I had finished them, most people who were interested had either gone off and watched someone else play or had played them themselves. Understood, and I definitely hear you this year, and if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to directly respond to that and saying, okay, if it's something that I'm not really liking...
By the way, he will play every major game as long as he gets a free copy from Machinima on the Xbox One. So there you
It
go.
doesn't seem like my cup of tea. I'm not going to focus on it. So, for example, perfect example, these past few weeks, games that I've tried out and I didn't really like or they didn't really catch
That's
on.
my
I didn't really
phone
enjoy
fucking
them that
rings.
much.
That's
Star Wars
exciting.
Battlefront was actually very disappointing after playing it a few sessions. I didn't like it as much as originally I thought I would, and I pretty much got bored with it. Just Cause 3. This past week, I played it 3 times. I was so incredibly bored by the end of the 3rd session, I didn't want to play it anymore. It was just blow shit up.
Remember poor little Tyler that sent DSP a copy of Just Cause 2 so he could play that in preparation of Just Cause 3? He didn't finish that. And then when Just Cause 3 come around, he board quits that after playing it for not even 7 or 8 hours. Remember, you guys, field trip time. Let me see if this even fucking captures. Doop, doop, doop. Taking a while to load, but I think that's because I got my computer doing a lot of stuff. I'm a professional, don't worry. Game reviews, pro wrestling. Oh, this is the vlog channel. Get out of here. No.
And I didn't really...
I'm like, wait, that don't look right. There we go. Full game playthroughs. Full game playthroughs. Unless you want to see Tales of Xillia, Parasite Eve, Talos Principle, Disgaea 5 so far, Just Cause 2, Just Cause 3, Rainbow Six Siege, he didn't even play with more than one class. Black Ops 3, he didn't play with more than one class online. What else? Probably Tomb Raider. What's the game that's coming out Tuesday? Yakuza 5? Probably Yakuza 5. That's going to get awful views. The people that really care about it already, watched somebody else play it or played it on their own in like Japanese or some weird shit. But whatever.
Blow shit up.
It's going to get bad
Substance.
views.
It was basically all gameplay,
Trust me.
no substance. Rainbow Six Siege. Tried it one day. Barely even worked on the Xbox One. And then when I got it to work, the gameplay was kind of lackluster, subpar.
The game barely worked. And when he got it to work, the gameplay was lackluster and subpar. So why did you accept the copy from Machinima? Oh, because it was free and it was free views. Of course. Of course. I mean, Assassin's Creed Unity was just Assassin's Creed, and that game barely worked, and he finished that.
Repetitive and limited. And I said, that's it. I'm not going to waste any more time on these games that I'm not enjoying. I'd rather focus in on the stuff that I'm liking. Now, of course, even though I'm directly listening to feedback and responding to what people are telling me, I'm still getting criticism. Oh, now you're skipping too many games. And
of course, you have to mock the
this
people.
isn't what we're here for. And it's like, listen, you can't have it both ways. It's either I cover every game, and therefore you have to wait 5 million years for me to finish a game, and it takes a long time for me to play between the games, or I stop playing the games I don't like. I don't play a lot of games. Like, there's tons of games this year in particular that I skipped or never played at all, okay? And, you know what I mean? It's one or the other. You can't have it both ways. But I get this feedback, this differing feedback, and it's hard for me to tell.
So either he plays everything and takes months to beat games, and he still takes a long time to beat games, or he skips stuff and play games he likes. That's not both ways, though. That's not even a middle. A middle point would be whatever.
What exactly is it that people
Whatever.
want and what's going to be best for the channel?
You can't have it both ways. Let me bring up two ways that
So
don't really
ultimately,
count as both ways.
I took in all of this,
Oh, DSP.
and I decided that this week is kind of a test week where I'm going to determine what I'm going to be playing for the next couple of weeks heading into the holiday, because once the Christmas week hits now, it's going to be special.
Shitty
So
fan
I'm
appreciation.
multiplayer, and I'm going to be working on my year-end series, and therefore the ongoing
So
playthroughs
excited.
are kind of going to go on hiatus
Whoa.
for a little bit, or at least be more scarce while I work on that.
Remember when he did that one Alan Wake montage and he had people pay him to do it, and he did one, even though all of his other games he did montages of, he did like 6 or 7. He did that one montage he complained about views and he never did it again. Yeah. What happened to that third YouTube channel, DSP? Did Machinima ever hit you back up about that?
Year, boom.
Guess
now we
not.
hit the ground running, finishing up the stuff that I was working on.
R.I.P. third
you know,
channel.
Stuff, etc. Okay. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. I've got a couple quick kind of housekeeping updates to let everyone know, because I really haven't had a chance to talk about this publicly yet. Number one, YouTube has been all screwed
Okay.
up these past several days.
This is a lie. He's had the chance to talk about this. He does 1 to 2 pre-streams every day. He talked about this on his pre-stream he did today, because I fucking watched it. Come on, man.
I don't know what happened.
We don't care
For
about
whatever
this.
reason, YouTube views froze on
Why would
almost
the
every
viewer
video.
care?
So I would upload new videos, and 24 hours later, oh, let's see how they're doing. Oh, so there's 200 views. What? How could the video have 80 thumbs up, 25 comments, and 200 views? That's insane. I never get that many thumbs up. Let's say it really was legit.
Oh
80
my
out of the 200 who
God.
watched the video thumbed it up. I never get that kind of ratio. Like, that would be insane. No way am I going to get that kind of a ratio of likes. It's very hard to actually get engagement on YouTube these days. Unless
Is
you're
it
like a giant
really?
viral YouTuber. So it's actually unbelievable that would be
Sure,
the case. So I looked
DSP.
into
It's
it,
hard to
and
get
find out that
engagement on
pretty much every
videos. It's hard to
YouTuber
get
had the
people
same
to like your
issue. So, like, there was
videos.
this weird time period from like overnight Thursday, Friday, and sometime on Saturday where views didn't count. Like, you could watch
Wow,
whatever you
this
want. You
is
could thumb it up,
complete
you could
no.
video sharing. Where's that website? Who cares if for 2 days video views don't count? Who gives a shit, right? Because we're the biggest, we're the bullies, and we can do whatever we want. So
The popular
forget
YouTubers
that
are
there were no
bullies,
views,
apparently.
right?
Oh no,
It's
YouTube
kinda
are
silly.
bullies.
For me, it's not that big of
Okay.
a deal, honestly.
YouTube are bullies, even though they allow him to post videos on their website for free, and he makes money. And he has a fucking house with, what, 3 bedrooms and like 3 bathrooms or some shit? But YouTube is bullies. YouTube bullies everyone. It's bullying someone when your website fucks up and you don't tell everybody, because YouTube has to notify millions and millions and millions of people, maybe even billions, that have uploaded at least one video over the last 7, 8 years. YouTube has to notify all of us when they have a problem. Yeah, that's not going to
The stuff
happen.
that I was doing during the 2 days wasn't anything amazing.
Go to
It was
fucking
like,
Vimeo
I
if you
checked
want to
out the
complain
Uncharted
about it so much.
multiplayer beta. Okay, big deal. It wasn't like a big new game playthrough. You know what I mean? Oh,
You
I
know
checked
what I
out the
mean?
Rainbow Six Siege gameplay for a day. So it's not like I was getting huge views on that stuff anyway, and I don't really give a shit. But imagine
I don't
that
give a
it
shit, but I'm going to talk about it multiple days.
happened
Seems
when there was,
legit.
like, a giant new game premiere, and everyone was excited. And after a day, everyone says, "Let's go check out this big new game premiere." Oh, every video has 100 views. I guess no one likes the game. And unfortunately, that's the mentality people have on YouTube, is if they don't see a lot of views on a video, a lot of times, they associate that with the quality of the video, which is complete and utter.
That is bullshit, but it's also bullshit because he's extremely wrong. So in DSP logic, if a video doesn't have a lot of views, that means the game isn't good. It could just mean the person that uploaded the video isn't that popular. I mean, if I upload a video of me playing Fallout 4 2 months before Fallout 4 release, well, I'm lying, that would get a lot of views. But that's because it would be new. But If I play, what's a game people like? Witcher 3. If I play Witcher 3 right now, it wouldn't get a lot of views. It's not because Witcher 3 ain't good. It's because a lot of people not going to be watching me play The Witcher 3. A lot of people don't want to watch me play The Witcher 3. The game fucking old now. So low views mean the game is bad.
Bullshit.
Huh.
I fully believe there are videos on YouTube with insane amounts of views that suck, and there are videos on YouTube with almost no views that are amazing. And that's the problem, is actually getting.
But I thought you meant the game was bad and not the video.
It's incredibly hard on YouTube this day and age.
It's not.
So, I say this with a grain of salt, and I don't mean just my videos. If you've been watching stuff over the past several days and you notice low view counts or whatever, don't think that it means that the videos are bad.
Who
That's
cares?
a closed-minded mentality to have. It shouldn't be based off of views or popularity or who's Mr. Popular. And let's face it, that's kind of a lot of the popular things on YouTube are. If everyone is watching this, it must be good. And you watch it with this like really mentality of wow, it's great, and you jump into the bandwagon nature of that the video is good instead of actually looking at it at face value and what exactly.
If that's the case, then why do so many people not like PewDiePie and Markiplier? And who else is popular? Dashy. Ugh. Those people have a lot of views, and a lot of people don't like them. Well, that's because people are cynical as fuck on the internet. But I'm going way off topic. But DSP sound really stupid when he say stuff like this.
Successful if people actually looked at their videos for face value instead of the hype of bandwagon popularity.
Bandwagon popularity on YouTube videos. Like regular YouTube videos, not viral videos, just a regular video.
And vice versa. There's probably tons of people who would be very popular on YouTube if people would actually use their fucking brains instead of just look at a view counter. But I digress.
Right now, somebody tell me, as a common YouTube viewer, or as just a person on YouTube, you don't even have to be a common viewer. You can have like 20,000 subs or some shit. As a person on YouTube, if you go to a video and you see it has low views, do you judge the video before you even finish watching it because the views are low? Who fucking does that? That sounds so stupid.
It was messed up for 2 days. Now it seems to be business as usual, so that's good.
Business as usual, using that B word again.
I was hoping that by today, I would have news for you on how things went in November. Now, as you guys remember, back in the months of September and October, my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, was massively affected negatively by false copyright strikes in August. Because I had false copyright strikes against my channel in August, I was forced to remove hundreds of videos.
These headphones are fucking garbage. They're falling apart.
And YouTube thought that that was a negative thing and removed my channel from the search results. So no one...
YouTube thought it was a negative thing because it was. You deleted evidence. If you delete 3 fucking million views worth of videos, YouTube is gonna think you kind of shit. You delete them for a reason, obviously. But why, yet again, why do the viewers need to know this information? Why do we need to know how good his business did? How good his business did in November? Just tell us if you okay. That's simple. I'm gonna be able to keep doing this. I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. And that's it. But no, DSP got to go all in depth shit.
In September or October would even find my videos in search results on YouTube, which is ridiculously insane, makes no fucking sense. But again, the big wigs at Google know what they're doing, right? Yeah, right.
We still talking about this, by the way. Months old information, and DSP still bitch about it. That is phenomenal.
Views, for example, in November, I played Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
He talked about this maybe 40 times in the last 3 months.
You guys usually aren't the ones who watch that stuff too much. It's more people looking
for the last 2 months, whatever. He talked about this a lot,
say, oh,
probably every other day.
Who, has how many hundreds of millions of views, and he's playing the game, and he's doing it co-op. This should be pretty interesting, and they'll check it out. Now they're search, and I'm not in the search results anymore. So my Call of Duty stuff this year basically flopped performance-wise because
It flopped performance-wise, and he plays games for fun. It flopped performance-wise.
Couldn't get that non-core viewer.
This is the thing with DSP. The core thing with DSP that anyone, whether you like him or you hate him or whatever, the core thing you need to pay attention to. Not necessarily how he says stuff, and not necessarily when he says stuff, but the way he words stuff and the way he places words. The fact that he calls a playthrough of a game a flop and say stuff didn't do good business-wise and use the term business every fucking day. But then when he talk about the big YouTubers, that's another one of his catchphrases, big YouTuber. When he talk about the big YouTubers, he say that they doing it because it's big business. And they got all these people behind them to help them. And people put money behind them. And they got all this production value. And it's just a business to them. But then he calls the same thing he do a business. But the people that do it and are popular, you know, because them being popular is not based on anything else except them wanting to make money. But he doing it to make money and he's not popular. I don't know. It's fucking confusing. But what the fuck was that? But the people that do it and are popular, it's a business. It's all about the money. Even though he uses the word business more than any other YouTuber that has 20 million subs, 5 million subs or whatever. But he not doing it for money. Amazing.
Natural organic influx from search results and related videos on YouTube. It sucks, okay?
Business.
But this month of November,
That's
this
what
past
business.
month,
That's
had a
how I feel.
lot of successes. The Fallout 4 playthrough in particular is the most successful playthrough I've done all year. By far, hands down. Fallout 4, the big heavy hitter, and I expected it to be, and I want to say thank you to those of you who checked out Fallout 4.
He thanking us for the views again. Didn't he do this like 3 weeks ago?
Are enjoying the Fallout 4
It was a lifesaver. But he played games for fun.
And watching it at your own pace. And I know there's tons of people who are watching it and have not even gotten halfway through that playthrough yet. Fine. I'm happy with you having something to watch of mine over the next several weeks to months, however whatever your pace is. Thank you to those of you who have checked it out at this point because it really did help me in my business. I can tell you right now, it's like the most popular thing I've done all year by far.
Take a sip. A business sip.
And there were a few other things mixed in there, like the ongoing playthroughs like WWE and stuff like that, that really panned out and played out pretty well in the month of November. So I really wanted to be here this week.
I hope all of those people use YouTube
Guess
bread.
what, everyone? My business boomed in November. We're back on track, and things are great. And I can't do that. And the reason I can't do that, if you can believe it, is because YouTube analytics are screwed up. YouTube analytics, it seems, during that time
I hope all of those motherfuckers use YouTube bread
kind of locked up.
So he can get like some shitty Google Music money and complain about that for a month and talk about his business again.
The company that I'm partnered with.
Fucking ridiculous.
That's the only reason I can make money with gaming videos on YouTube.
Machinima is the only reason he can make money with gaming videos. But guys, he doesn't do it just for money. It's not a business. It's not just business. It's fun. Sure it is.
Something that they call their console. It's a way that it links in all the data from YouTube into this thing that generates your performance. It tells you how much money you made and all this
performance,
stuff. It's been
money.
locked for a week. And there's no
business, performance, money.
Again,
yeah.
Doesn't communicate
my
with
favorite
these
things I
issues,
like to hear from a YouTuber.
So I have no idea why this console is locked. Machinima doesn't know why it's locked. It's something to do with YouTube.
Voodoo Barbecue and Grill Cup, by the way. So make sure to visit your local Voodoo Barbecue and Grill. You probably don't have one. Because it's like a Louisiana place, pretty much.
I really am. And being that, you know, I know that
business again
did well and is still continuing to perform well.
I'm
really excited about the end of the year. I'm feeling positive. All right.
You feel positive when you get business and performance and money.
I have information for you, but for right now I don't, and I apologize for that, okay? So now that housekeeping stuff is out of the way.
Housekeeping. What a weird word to use for that.
Let's talk about the schedule and what I'm going to be doing first and foremost tonight. As soon as I finish making this video and I upload it to YouTube, I'm going to be working on patron stuff because the November patrons, came through in a big way. We hit our goal for the month of November, our funding goal. We did. So that means at the end of this month, we're going to have a platforming marathon. And that marathon is going to either be Crash Bandicoot 3,
a shitty marathon where he won't finish the game. Great. Another one.
Patron votes. That's right. This month, patrons
DSP really love giving people reasons to complain.
Voting on what game do you want to see me play at the end of the month. Now, right now, we've barely got any votes, okay? But I also haven't upgraded
because none of them care.
But I haven't upgraded anyone from November because I was waiting for the pledges to go through. They just finally kind of all processed as of yesterday.
Gotta make sure the money clear, 100%.
I'm going to send messages to everyone who pledged in the month of November. Check your Patreon inboxes. There's over 200 people this month, so check them.
DSP, come on. Save this for the end.
In order to get your forum account upgraded, to get you, a private Q&A video, to
How is this the
submission questions
schedule?
for
This
Ask
is the
King,
fucking
stuff like
Patreon
that. I'm gonna
update.
send you
This isn't the
information
schedule.
on Patreon, and please
I don't care
respond
about
as
what
soon
you're
as
doing
possible, because I would
tonight.
like
That
to do
has
it
nothing
next
to do with the
weekend,
content you
have
put
all the
out.
information, have accounts upgraded, and have people
This
start
is
voting.
like, this being part of the schedule update is the equivalent of me saying I'm gonna drink a glass of water after doing this video. It's not the fucking schedule. It's saying what you're gonna do that night. What he does at night that has nothing to do with like his standard YouTube videos. That's part of the schedule now.
Voting and stuff, okay?
Whatever. I'm nitpicking.
So, keep your eyes peeled if you were a patron in the month of November.
I really just don't want to
In
hear
addition
about
to
this.
the patron stuff, all right, what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to close off the nominations for the funniest moments of 2015, which
Funny
some more people
moments.
did post up in this week, so thank you to those who did. I'm going to leave it open for
Thank
a
you for
couple more
doing my
days.
job
I'm
for
gonna
me.
put this, link to it in the description of this video.
Make sure to
Please
vote so I don't
nominate
have to
your
watch my own
funniest
videos.
moments, the things you think were the funniest stuff that happened to me in my video content in 2015 into this thread on thekingofhate.com. Sometime near the end of this week, I'm going to close the thread off and I'm going to create polls.
I feel bad for the
which you,
people
the
that
viewers, will
like
be voting for
watch
your
all of his
funniest moments,
stuff
your picks. What's the
around this
funniest stuff
time of the year
that
to
we'll
give him a
nominate,
fucking
okay?
countdown.
And understand, it's
That's
what you
so
nominate. So a lot of people
sad.
every year say, oh, well, this one was left out. I don't understand why this wasn't in it. Because no one nominated it. You have to nominate it.
And it's funny because DSP forces his fans to vote for this, and then he tries to say it's fan, it's fan interaction, but it's not. Interaction is not me saying, "Hey, people, do something," and you do it. That's not interaction. That's fan commands, maybe. That's you commanding your fans to do something. But I love how he considers that fan interaction. And then you have every Joe Schmo YouTuber from moderate popularity to having millions of subs that do their own best, highlight videos every month. But DSP, the dude that's struggling to make ends meet, he can't do a highlight video of his own shit every month. Not anymore. He used to do it, but no, they didn't get enough views. So, yep. The only way he's going to do that shit again is if he gets another YouTube channel to fucking siphon views out of.
In order for me to put it into the polls, okay? So, later this week, I should have information
Worst
for everyone
fucking
on here's the
YouTuber
polls.
ever.
Go vote.
Definitely the worst
I'll
Let's
let you
Play
know so you
ever.
can do
By
that,
far.
and that's going to be one of my year-end series, okay? Tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to be doing a stream, yes, a live stream of Rise of the Tomb Raider, okay?
Rise of the
Make
Low
that clear.
Views.
I am going to live stream it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if people show up for the stream, and let's see if
They
people
won't.
show up for the videos, and let's see how I
They
like
won't.
the game.
You
So
won't.
there's a bunch of factors to...
He already established that he's bored with the game. The viewers have already established they don't want to see him play it. The game was old when he started playing it, and the game is even older now. So why would anybody show up for the live stream? Why would anybody show up for the on-demand videos? And why would anybody show up to see him play it? So it's going to get low views. He's going to say he doesn't like it. It's going to get bad views on the live stream. And Tomb Raider's going to be
factor
dead.
in here. Now, if I play this game and people watch and enjoy and
No.
people on the stream and I play it and it picks up and I think that the game's good,
No, it won't.
I'll keep playing it.
You
if
won't.
I play it and I feel as bored as I have in the first 2 times I played it, I'm not going to play it anymore.
I hate when he
Because
says stuff and he
that's the thing.
wags his
All
head
these
from
games
side to
play
side.
and to focus on. I'm not going to
So,
focus on a game I find boring. And the first 2 times I played
It's like
Rise of the
some
Tomb Raider, I
ghetto
was
girl
incredibly
doing that shit or something.
underwhelmed. The game seemed so effing cliche. Exactly the same as the first game with almost no differences in gameplay, except the story here this time kind of sucks, and it's just like nothing gripping or interesting. It feels like you're playing the same
Look how subjective this is.
game with a few tweaks here, maybe some better graphics, and not that big of a deal. And you're like, why does this game even exist?
Okay, so by DSP logic, he should have stopped playing Assassin's Creed games years ago. He shouldn't be playing WWE games anymore. He should have stopped playing Call of Duty years ago. All of those games have the same gameplay mechanics and slightly better graphics and a better or worse story. But Tomb Raider does it. It's a huge fucking problem.
First of all, why was it a Microsoft exclusive? We killed it to begin with. The sales numbers are abysmal. No one's buying this game.
It was a Microsoft exclusive because Microsoft gave him money. Because the game might have not existed if it wasn't for Microsoft, maybe.
But why does it even exist? Why do we need a pseudo sequel when there's no innovation and no change to the game? It's kind
Yet again, how many games should he not play anymore if he's going to use this logic?
of stupid. So I'm going to play it tomorrow. I'm going to give it a last shot, and we're going to see what happens. Tomorrow night,
Oh, but
I'm going
Tevin,
to play more
Assassin's
Fallout 4,
Creed,
and that's going to be offline.
in
It's not
the
gonna be
last
live
game,
streamed, okay?
when you
And then
climb
what
the
I'm gonna do,
buildings, you push
I'm
a
gonna
different
take
button. The
the
gameplay is
actual
different now.
reactions of the viewers, as well as
Hashtag
my own
eye roll.
personal feelings about 2 games. WWE 2K16's My Career Mode and Rise of the Tomb Raider. And based off of all that, I'm going to decide if I want to keep playing these games or if this at this point is stuff that I should stop playing to focus
He's warning us about games he may
more
drop.
on Fallout and this week's new release, which we're going to talk about in a moment, okay?
Take a sip. He's warning us about a game he may drop to play another game that he probably is going to drop. Do you really think he's going to finish Yakuza 5? Remember when he played Yakuza 4, it got trash views. Look, Yakuza 5 is going to get trash views too. And of course you can say, oh, Yakuza 5 is new in America and he's going to be playing it. Oh, he's going to be playing on the PS3, so never mind. No. It's going to get trash views. Trust me. Trust me on this. When fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 3 get bad views. When, what else? I can't think of the game. Well, to be honest, you can kind of come up with an excuse to why most games he played recently got bad views. But no, yeah, Yakuza 5 is going to be, wow. Yeah, it's going to be down there. It's niche as fuck.
This week, expect to have a definitive answer on whether you're going to see continuations of Rise
Yakuza
of the Tomb Raider
5 is
and
niche as
WWE
fuck.
2K16's My Career Mode or not.
Those views are going to be in a gutter.
Tough decisions. I know, it's tough decisions. But I've only got 2 gameplay weeks left before Christmas week
Tough
hits.
decisions.
And Christmas week, I'm going to be doing fan appreciation all week, balanced with my year-end series stuff, and I'm not going to really have time to do continuous playthroughs anymore. Like I said, they're going to go on hold till probably next year, so I'd rather focus on the stuff that I want to play the most and I want to get as far as I can, rather than, oh, let me play 5, 6
What about
games
this
at
game
once,
of
now I'm barely
5?
playing
He
anything,
shouldn't
and the
even
next thing
bought
you know,
that
when I'm
game.
done
He should
with
have
my
left it in
year-end
the
series,
store and let
no one
somebody
cares
else fucking
anymore
buy it
because
that
in 2
would
weeks, and I
appreciate
haven't
it.
played any of the games, right?
Fucking jackass.
So that's kind of how I want to approach it. This too.
You know what? I'm going to make a prediction right now. I think this guy at 5 is going to go the Parasite Eve, Tales of Exilia route. He's going to kind of bring it up sometime and then kind of not bring it up sometime. And then someone's going to ask him about it randomly and he's going to say, oh, I'm not going back to it. I really do believe that. At this point, his playthrough is completely fucking dead. It's been weeks since he played it. The game already wasn't getting amazing views, and it's going to get awful views if he goes back to it. The people that cared enough to watch it bought the game themselves or watched somebody else play it. By this point, it's not like he's playing a retro game and people watching to see him play it. He's playing a brand new game. You know, you could probably get this guy at 5 for less than $50 now. The game niche as fuck. It's fucking this guy, you know? But his problem with these playthroughs that he kills off halfway through and don't finish, and the ones he rage quit like Bloodborne, and the ones he boredom quit like all these other games, and the ones he don't go back to and never give a reason, and then when people ask about it months later, he say, I can't go back to it because it's been too long since I played it, like what he did with Parasite Eve. When he treats games like this, he runs away potential viewers. So say for instance, I go to his channel and say, oh man, this dude played this guy at 5 and he's the perfect generic white American male I want to see play a video game. Holy shit, I'm going to watch him play it. And then I watch him play it and he gets to like part 30 and then I say, oh, he never went back to it. Oh, this was uploaded a month ago. I guess he quit playing the game. They could have been a potential sub. They could have been a potential patron of your work. They could have been somebody that would have said, wow, Dark Side Phil, you did a great playthrough of this guy at 5. I'm going to pledge $1,000 to you for a month. Legit. But no, he quits all these games and he doesn't think he has. DSP got Activision syndrome, and I know I'm going way off topic and rambling a lot, but DSP got Activision syndrome. When I say Activision syndrome, I mean he has short-term profits in mind. I got to get good views now. I got to get good stream views now. I got to get the interaction in the videos now. I don't care about that person that might find my video a month from now and may even have a good job and be able to pledge to my Patreon and donate to me and watch streams in the future. Fuck them. I can't think about the future. I got to think about now. I got to get people to pledge to me now. I can't have potential people to come. And because of that, he's losing pretty much. And because of that, Activision is losing, at least when it comes to Call of Duty. Look at how Call of Duty Ghost did, and look at Advanced Warfare. And of course, these games still sell good as fuck, but people not playing them a long time after they come out because they have that short-term profit-driven thinking. They want to get you now. They don't care about having you 6 months from now. They just want you now. They want you $60 now. They don't care about getting you $60 now and you want to play a game for a year after release because you still gave them just $60. And if you do stick around, now they want to sell you the DLC. DSP, his version of DLC is Patreon. So he wants you to come now and to give him all of the views on everything now. And if you stick around, he's going to plug that Patreon to you. And that's his DLC. That's his season pass. His Patreon is his season pass. All they got to do now is make a game with a real bad storyline and call it Destiny.
Out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, you might not even be aware of this yet. This coming Tuesday, Yakuza 5 is releasing in the
Hashtag, for the people that watch the video this far, we less than 40 minutes in. Hashtag DSP is Activision.
United States and also Western territories. Basically,
hashtag DSP is Activision.
Yeah, can you believe that? It was announced on Saturday at the PlayStation
Activision make a lot more money though.
Conference, where they kind of announced tons of new things like Ni no Kuni 2 and stuff like
that.
Oh and
wow, Ni no Kuni 2. Holy shit.
And they said, yeah, it's coming out this Tuesday on PSN for PlayStation 3.
I can't wait for that to be niche as fucking for DSP to get awful views on it.
But you never gave us a date. You never gave us a definitive answer on if it would even be this year. And now all of a sudden it's out this Tuesday. So immediately.
Remember, he forged his Patreon voting. Not even voting. He forced people on Patreon to pay for him to play Yakuza 4. And of course you say, oh, you didn't force them to pay. They volunteered to give money. Still, he made it to win. If you gave him money on Patreon, he was going to play Yakuza 4. There was no way of voting. Even though the people the month before that and the month after that got the vote, which is bullshit. But he did that to play Yakuza 4 to be prepared for Yakuza 5. Yakuza 5 coming out this Tuesday. Now it's bad timing.
People started messaging me, Phil, we want to see you play it. It's brand new at this point.
Brand new. Came out years ago in Japan.
Yeah, at launch. Not that we think that Yakuza will have a humongous following, but at least it's something new to kind of do near the end of the year, which would be fun. So I want
Just
to do
Cause
that,
3 is something new to do at the end of the year, which could be fun. And you fucking quit it. Bloodborne is something new when you quit it.
Abundantly clear to everyone. PlayStation Network is infamous for not having games released on time.
No, they're not. PlayStation Network is infamous for not pleasing babies like DSP that wants the store to update when they want it to update. Come back around 5 p.m. your time. If it's not updated around 5 p.m. your time, then you might be able to complain a little bit. But this motherfucker check PSN at noon and shit and fucking complain about it.
Be released. It's a new game.
It's not gonna come out at midnight. It's fucking Yakuza.
I want after that, but PlayStation Network doesn't always.
It's Niche 5.
So
that's what we're gonna call it. Niche 5.
It's not gonna be available early on
PSN not putting that out at midnight.
Doing Audible, we'll switch it around, and then it'll basically be kind of the main focus on Wednesday. I would love to do this.
Whatever.
Well, I can't promise you that the game's gonna be fully available all day Tuesday. If it is, I'm gonna do a marathon of it, meaning I'm gonna play it on both. Gameplay streams will be Yakuza 5, both the first and second. I will do 2 streams on Tuesday. They'll both be Yakuza 5. But the game actually has to come out. Okay? So we'll see. Fingers crossed the game's actually available.
It won't come out at midnight. It won't be out by 2 p.m. his time.
Will again be a balance of Yakuza 5 and probably more Fallout 4. Because then I would
unless you get really fucking lucky. I know it's not coming out at midnight. It's fucking Yakuza.
Hate Live podcast. Yeah, ladies and gents, for the
not
first
watching
time in
that.
2 months. I'm going to do a podcast, and I've got a lot of stuff to talk about on this podcast.
Nope, don't want to hear it.
We're going to be talking about what's been going on with me and my channels, how everything's been going business-wise.
Business.
We're going to be talking about all the games that I've been playing for the past couple of months since the last time I did a podcast and all of my overall feelings about those games and this season, this gaming season in particular. I'm going to be...
The quitting season, you mean?
Talking about gaming news. There's been a lot of stuff going on in regards to... the Game Awards. There was this big TV Game Awards on.
I don't care about that DSP.
Abound around that. New
controversy. What controversy?
And all this stuff. I'll talk
the
all
Kojima
about that
thing.
Stuff, don't worry.
Okay.
And I'm going to be talking
Kickstarter is
about
not a controversy.
Experience. So There's tons of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I
on this
don't
week's
care about
podcast.
his
This is
opinion
the
on any of
perfect
that
week to
stuff.
do it.
And I don't care about his
Also, I'll
stupid
probably have a
fucking
mini
YouTube
segment, a little bit
channels.
about Christmas. So that'll be fun
Oh
too.
God, Christmas
And I
segment,
hope that
great.
everyone will tune in this Thursday. That will
Nope.
be actually it'll be my second session. It will be live streamed, but it'll be live streamed.
I'm gonna
My
make
earlier session
sure
will
I
be
have
gameplay.
something else
The
to do.
question is, what will it be on Thursday? Will it be more Yakuza 5?
It's not.
Will it be the continuation of Rise of the Tomb Raider or WWE? Will it be Fallout 4? Don't know yet. I'll let you know once we get there because
I don't know what I'm gonna do. So let me put out a 30-minute long video telling you what I'm gonna do.
we have to see how the week goes. We have to see if I determined if I'm going to continue Tomb Raider or not, etc., etc. So there's a lot of factors to factor in. But basically, the main focus this week is going to be Yakuza 5, Yakuza 5, Fallout 4, and the podcast. And everything else, if I decide to play it, will be more of a secondary periphery thing. And that's how I want to kind of handle this week, okay? Now, next week is going to be more of the same, but what I'm going to be doing is trying to focus in on maybe finishing some of this stuff. If I could maybe finish up Fallout 4 so I can review
Maybe
it.
finish
and do
Talos
stuff like
Principle.
That'd be great for next week.
He's
Like
not
I
gonna
said,
finish
if I get all
Fallout.
that
Get
done
the
before
fuck
I
outta
start
here.
working on the year-end stuff, great. Last thing I want to do is
Unless he
have
rushed through the
games
rest of the
that are
story.
kind of hanging in limbo before
Sorry.
we get to the end of the year, and then next thing you know, it's early 2015, and no one really cares about the stuff that I didn't finish anymore, which is exactly what happened last year, in particular with Dragon Age Inquisition. I didn't finish it, and by the time I was trying to finish it in January, people were like,
You
we
rambling,
already saw the
DSP.
ending
This
because
was
we
a
watched
year
someone else play it,"
ago.
which sucks.
Who cares? Jesus Christ.
All right. The only other real piece of housekeeping is that I want to let everyone know
Housekeeping.
that
Why
there
do we
are
call
gonna be
this
WWE
housekeeping?
Sims. I never really made this abundantly clear, but I talked about it earlier today on my WWE stream. There are going to be WWE simulation matches, regardless of the fact if I decide to continue.
When are they
going to
happen? A
It's
month
going to
from
happen,
now? The end
okay?
of the
It's just
month?
going to be later. I'm
Why
gonna
are we
have it
talking about this in the
one
week
day
in preview?
during this holiday celebration around Christmas time, I am going to be doing WWE.
No, I'm
the
skipping
Christmas
this.
special. Please contact me, whether via email, Dark, your biggest
Nope.
perk level supporters. So don't worry about it. That's basically the vast majority of people who responded. That's what they said. And a few people said we're going to do fan appreciation when you do it, so do it in Christmas time, so everyone has more games.
Now let's be honest here. He's saying what he's basically saying. I know I skipped over a little bit of it, but he's pretty much saying the $75 Patreon people are people that he owe the fan appreciation to that he didn't do on Thanksgiving to play Bloodborne, which is a game he quit before he played it for the rest of the week like he was supposed to play. But he's saying those people said don't worry about it. Those people didn't complain. Let's be completely honest here. If you have $75 extra money in your pocket to give to Darkside Phil out of all the people in the world, are you really going to ruffle feathers? Are you really going to say, no, DSP, I need my fan appreciation now, I'm upset? No. You're going to lay down and take it and you won't complain. And you're going to say, no, it's okay, Phil. Because if you got $75 to get to this motherfucker, you obviously like him. So why would you ruffle his feathers? Why would you complain? You get what I mean? Like DSP is not like EA or something where you give them a lot of money and then complain. People are not giving DSP a lot of money and complaining about them. The people that give them a lot of money don't even talk. They don't voice their opinion at all. Unless something really bad happened, and then 9 times out of 10 after that they stop giving them money.
Everyone's getting games for Christmas, so why would I do the fan appreciation in November before a lot of people have the games?
You could have did too.
I was like, you know what, you're absolutely right. That's what
It hit home with them.
I should have
Sure.
waited for the end
No,
of the year to do the
Bloodborne
fan
was coming out.
appreciation, and that's why I rescheduled it. So that's why there was nothing going on in November with patrons.
That's
because
why you rescheduled it.
The full feedback I got was delay the fan appreciation until December, and no one wanted to do anything special for Thanksgiving. Okay, but people want to be up in the business and be like, well, Phil must have cheated people. They're out of fucking control. The bottom line is, no one complained. Everyone who's done the $75 perk level.
Because no one complained, that means everything is all right. It's a really good way to live your life, DSP.
No one's complaining about it. You know what I mean?
That's the way males leave their life a month before their girlfriend steals all of their money and leaves them. She didn't complain. I didn't know she was upset with me. Yeah, fucking Twitch. God damn it. Trolling ass Capcom Cup. I was watching that shit earlier.
It's fine. But
That was funny.
Our $75 perk.
That was a fun tournament,
person,
by the way. I enjoyed it.
Contact me if you want to be part of the holiday special, the Christmas special. Yes, it is.
But yeah,
Christmas for me.
if
That's
people
my
not
holiday
complaining, that
celebrate.
doesn't mean it's
And
not a
we'll go from
problem.
there, all right?
It just means people
all right,
not
so
complaining.
that's pretty much it. I've covered all the bases now, every possible thing. I just want to say Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you who are in this big holiday season.
It's
Because
December
I'm gonna be in this
6th.
Christmas mode. You've seen me before around this time of year. I get into this mode, and I'm like in this mode for a while.
Are
I'm
you a
excited. Every night
child?
I go downstairs and my Christmas tree's on, and we're listening to Christmas music, and there's all this
Oh
cool
my
decorations.
god.
And I'm Christmas food. I can't wait for the Christmas food.
Yet again. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything about religion. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up.
Special Italian
I
bread
already
we're gonna
said enough
try.
earlier. His girlfriend is
We're
like a
gonna be
fucking
making some
hipster
special stuff for Christmas. I
atheist.
don't want. I'm not
And
gonna get ahead of myself. I'm very excited for Christmas.
DSP only used the
I
word
love
God
this
when
time
he
of
needs
year.
to complain
So
about
I'm gonna be in a
something.
festive mood all month. I hope that you'll join me for whatever
Festive
games I am
mood.
playing.
I
It's
love
definitely
Christmas.
Gonna be Fallout 4.
I love
It's definitely
the
gonna
time
be
of the year
Yakuza
where
5. Whether or
people
not
get
it'll be
stuff
Rise of
for
the Tomb
free.
Raider and the continuing of WWE is uncertain yet. We'll see what
Let me
happens.
shut up. Before
But it's
somebody
certainly
come and
possibility
post
that
like a
those will
fucking
continue. We'll have to see
18
how it goes,
paragraph long
okay?
comment talking about
And
religion,
we're
I do
getting
not
geared
want to
up
see that.
for Christmas week when I'll be starting to
Being
work on
completely
year-end
honest.
series, and then the week after Christmas will be the fan appreciation. I'm pretty
DSP.
excited. So, hope you're enjoying the holiday season, everyone. Thank you for watching the weekend preview. I'll see you for all the new stuff this week.
No, you
That's
won't.
it. And without further ado,
You
yes,
start playing Rainbow Six
unlike
Siege, you
last
lost
month,
my
I'm
view,
caught up,
DSP.
and I am ready to deliver. Thank you to the following November patrons who made this upcoming platforming marathon possible. Peace out, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow for new gameplay.
Wow, that was maximum fucking cringe. That was maximum fucking cringe. Wait, why did Lotel Law change his name? Connor Guildmeister? He get 2 fucking names now? That's unfair. I love that he has mods that give him money every month. That's fucking phenomenal. Work, put that in quotes, work for me for free, and also give me money. Because to quote another hater YouTuber, fuck you, give me money. Yeah, I think we're done here. Hashtag DSP is Activision. Because he got that short-term, profit-driven thinking, except he made way less money than them. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully you're having a nice day, a week, a month, a year, or whatever. It's gonna be it for me.